Yeah, go ahead.
Have a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we'll open this meeting of the Monongalia County Commission this September 24th, 2025. Commissioner Bloom and I are here, as is our Administrator, Renetta McClure, which will start us off with consent and approval. Good morning.
Okay, you got 4 exonerations for 2006-3320, minutes for September 17th, 2025. General county vouchers, $89,577.03. Coal severance, $13,601.60. 911, $4,173.39. Chestnut Ridge Park, $4,360.54. Camp Muffley, $342.44. Mason-Dixon Park, $1,350.86. Assessor's valuation, $1,584.95. Payroll, $1,279,734.53. ARPA, $125,000. Purchasing card vouchers, General County, $4,658.06. 911, $221.64. Mason-Dixon Park, $170.50. Assessor's valuation, $50.15. ARPA, $3,890 for a voucher total of $1,528,715.69. No budget revisions. Position vacancies for boards and authorities are listed on the county website and fiduciary orders for September 24th, 2025.
Move for approval.
I'll second. We have a first and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
No additional fiduciary
Not this week, no.
order. Okay. Next, introduction of new employees, personnel changes. Circuit Clerk.
Yes.
Peyton Bolliard.
Ms. Hydock has a part-time employee that will be starting on October 1st. Peyton Bolliard. She's going to be working 20 hours per week, $10 per hour. This is a non-benefits eligible position.
Okay.
Move for approval.
I will second. We have first and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
No more employees.
No, sir.
Moving on to comments from the public. At this time, we'll open the public comment section of our meeting. Anyone wishing to comment on really anything they want, come on forward, state your name, and what you have to comment about. So, no one? Seeing no one, we'll close comments from the public. Next, Colleen Kuhn. No grants today. Correspondence. Renetta?
I don't have any.
Tom, you have
Yes, I
some?
received one email from Laura Jones. It says this is an update on the MPHR move. At the end of this week, the key card folks will have programmed the doors so we can receive the training on the use of the key cards. At the same time, we continue working with the OIG and the OHFLAC to complete the steps for behavioral health licensure. We have to learn a new software and then have all of our mental health staff fingerprinted. We are now looking at the end of October or the 1st of November, the move. We'll try and keep you posted as things develop. Laura, this is extremely frustrating and disappointing.
This was for Health Right?
Health Right, this is over a year
People
now.
didn't know the initials. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Any other correspondence? None. Moving on, no unfinished business. New business, consideration to approve an update to the recipient list for the, I cut myself off, fiscal year 2026 Monongalia County opioid settlement grants. So these were grants that we had awarded during our normal grant period, but we indicated that they were going to be funded by the opioid grant.
But we didn't announce
Full
this.
of money.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of. So these are 4 entities that submitted an application during your normal
Right.
grant process in February, and you said that you were going to fund them out of the opioid grants.
Right.
Correct.
So we've got Jacob's Ladder, $35,000, Lauren's Wish, $25,000, Libera, $16,000, and Health Rate for $40,000. And so I will be making a budget adjustment to the opioid grants, opioid settlement fund grants.
Great.
To include those.
Okay.
So I'll just move to approve the updated recipient list.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Next, consideration to amend the intergovernmental agreements for dog warden services between the Monongalia County Commission and the municipalities for the period of October 1, 2025 through September 30th, 2026.
So when you all approved these a couple of weeks ago, I had gotten it was a call list or a record list from the Canine Adoption Center in order to do the calculations for the new agreements. And those records, the number at the top of the record, or the list, was actually a record of every animal that was taken on every call.
Okay.
So the agreements are actually based on calls, not animals. So we're going to amend all of the agreements. Granville now only has 17, and actually Mayor Lewis is the one that pointed this out to me. Thank you, Mayor. They went from, I think, 33 calls down to 17. So that's going to help out. Morgantown is now 242, Star City 17, and Westover 27. So we're going to be amending those agreements and
Great.
sending new ones out. So I just need approval to do that.
Great.
Move to amend.
I'll second. We have a first and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
And thank you, Granville, for setting us straight.
However, I do want to put on the record that I would like to look at next year when we come back, come up with a system for multiple animals, because right now it's just one. So if you pick up 100 animals at the same time, it's the same price as one. So we need to come up with some sort of multiple, like 1 and 2 is one thing, but like 10, 20 or more would be more. And I think everyone would be amenable to that. That makes more sense.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
Okay, and that'll be next year. Okay.
Next, reports from elected officials and department heads. Anything? She's sitting there. I set you straight. I'm not saying a word today.
All I did was ask him questions.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
no.
right.
We appreciate it. That was very good. All right. Reports from county commissioners. Tom.
Yeah, the three of us were invited to Stewartstown Community Center, 100 years old. First of all, I think all of us were in shock how well-kept the building was, painted, completely well done. I did not realize, so I will say publicly, that it can be rented out for activities, which I didn't realize. But to listen to the individuals do the presentation and talk about the pride they had and the importance of the building towards their community was really impressive and moving. I think it was just a really good time and appreciate it. We also went to the Town and Gown meeting that was on the 18th, and we hope that Dr. Benson says that he wants to continue that. We had an open discussion, and I thought it was a very positive setting to ask and answer questions. The only other thing is, I just want to mention, I want to thank, again, Black Bear Stadium and Granville again. We had our food distribution there from Mountain Air Food Bank of over 210 families. At the same time, we also did Ridgedale. That was 30 families. Mountain View, that was 58 families, and Beulah, 30. So we did over 300 and some families. But I did want to state that I'm very, very concerned with the future of the Mountain Air Food Bank program and the food that we're getting. The cutbacks and the $1.2 billion not only affects the food and the people in West Virginia, but also the farmers, where the government had bought the food from the farmers to give out. And it's really concerning. And most recently this week, the federal government is now saying they're going to do away with all the numbers, so no one's going to know who may be food insecure or not. And I think that's not the way to solve the problem, by hiding the numbers. So hopefully, I will write personally an email to our federal legislators and ask them to bring back those numbers. I think it's very important. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, I'll echo your comments on the Stewartstown Community Center. The pride that was exhibited by those individuals was pretty impressive. They're all volunteers, and they work tirelessly to make that place, and it really nice. And from the outside, it looks like an old church, and you get inside, and it's a wonderful little building. I mean, for wedding showers, baby showers, parties, whatever, that they do a really good job out there. So we thank them for their invitation. And look forward to them moving forward. We have a lot of nice community centers in town and very active ones in the county, rather. So, I visited most of them, but this one was pretty impressive. I'd like to comment a thank you to our construction and maintenance staff that completed
Yes.
the kitchen at Camp Muffley. It's our auxiliary kitchen for the smaller kitchen, but it looks great. It's a nice improvement, and they continue to do great work for our parks and for all of our buildings. But, other than that, I don't have anything
I have
else.
one more.
Oh, okay.
For those of you who don't know, this is a Happy Rosh Hashanah, Lashana Tova, which means Happy New Year. So our calendar, we started the new year last night. So with that, move to adjourn.
Second, we are adjourned.